The Morning Invasion on Star 88.
Dex, Steve-O, and Teo. We're the Morning Invasion.
Could be the last time you say the three of our names.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how we work at a church and it's like, oh, they're confronting him about something. Go ahead and get the pink slip.
Isn't this usually the way it's done here?
Break out the manila envelope.
No, it is not.
No?
And you know what? You don't even know what it is that we're confronting you about.
Listen, man, I wouldn't call it a confrontation so much as it is a love movement, all right? We love you.
Thanks, Coney 2012.
We do love you.
We love you so much, Teo.
We're fighting like crazy to keep you around because we love you.
We noticed something, and it started off, I thought I was going crazy, because I've known you for so many years, and I'm
Right.
but I think sometimes when you just know someone so well, sometimes you can tend to like brush stuff off that may be more serious than you thought. And it wasn't until Dex got here that he started noticing something and approached me on it, and I thought, I mean, that's not unhealthy. And then I started examining some things.
You guys are making me so mad.
Unfortunately, we're privy to some new information, man.
Privy.
Dexter and I, we both, we've worked in radio many years, and so we've made friends in the industry, and one of those friends happens to be a producer for a pretty popular show.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Which we'll get to in just a second, but
Exactly.
let's bring in the rest of the family. Let's have them come in and sit down on the couch because there is not only us that love you, but
Your wife, your
yeah.
son,
Beans.
Panda.
I know Beans does.
Welcoming Don and Jay Danger and Beans to the show.
Good morning.
Hi,
Good
good
morning.
morning, Don.
Hey, Dawn. Thank you for participating in this.
Hey, Don, we know this is hard
Hey,
for
baby.
you, but, thanks for being here.
Did Beans bring his letter?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I think that Beans might be dealing with something because I've barely seen him this morning.
Well, he probably misses me a lot because when I leave, he misses me.
This is true. Yesterday, you guys came over for dinner, and this was kind of the nail in the coffin. We were hanging out at dinner, and Don, you were talking about the fact that Teo, he works out, all the time.
Teo.
Rocking that CrossFit, and got home yesterday, and like any normal human being, when you work out, you want to take a shower afterwards. But you were telling me that there was an individual in your home that just was desperate to get into that bathroom while Matt was in the shower. Could you?
Yeah, that's true. I was just taking care of the baby, because that's what I do. And
She's a new mom.
suddenly I'm hearing all this meow, 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 and then I hear Matt calling from the shower, Don, I think that one of the cats is trapped in the bathroom. I'm like, uh-oh, because we try to close the doors because Johnny is always trying to get in
Right,
into
yeah,
the bathroom. So anyway, so I approach the bathroom, and is there a cat locked in the bathroom? No. Beans is waiting on the other side of the door,
Wow.
crying frantically.
Like a
because Matt is
loyal
inside
friend.
the bathroom, and he's behind the closed door, and he's stuck on the outside.
So Beans just can't seem to be away from Teo for longer than 4 seconds.
Yeah. And it honestly, it seems like Beans has been, Matt says that Beans needs all this attention, and it's what makes him happy, but he's been lashing out, I feel like, more and more often. I get home from this last trip, and Beans has eaten our computer cord. So you tell me, is that a happy cat?
That's true.
Oh, man.
He was
I don't know,
upset
it just
because I
makes
was
me-
at work.
plus everything you've been telling me, I just feel like there may be a balance issue.
Yeah.
Let me
You guys are being stupid.
let me add something real quick to all the people out there that that are new to the show that don't know your guys' situation,
Right.
Because it's not a I don't want to say
Typical.
Typical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a typical
What do you mean it's not
situation.
typical?
Your wife has gone on the road a lot. She's in a
It's
band.
not a
Very
lot.
successful Christian rock band called Fireflight.
and
Front woman.
She's the front lady. She got to do what she got to do.
and,
Yeah.
man, you are a supportive, loving husband.
Yeah.
And
Try to
gosh,
be.
we
While
love
she's
that
touring the
about you.
world, you're usually spending time at home. Now, one thing that I think is incredible is Dawn will take Johnny with her on the road to help you out, Teo, because you have a job here.
Well,
so while
that's
she's
because I got to take care of
touring the
Panda and
world,
Beans.
and so you spend a lot of time at home with Beans the cat.
What is this?
This is an intervention, my friend.
We
What is
we
this?
love you, and so we called Dawn, and and told her, our thoughts and our feelings, and then new information came to light. And we thought, man, maybe this is more serious, and we thought we should tell Dawn about it. And when presented with it, we thought this was the right course of action. Am I right, Dawn? And can I say that?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, like just yesterday, when I'm out on the road, people are like, oh, can we see some pictures of Johnny? And I get home around Albuquerque, where people listen to your show, and they're like, do you have any pictures of Beans? They don't, it's like they don't even know Johnny exists because.
Wow. Everybody knows Johnny exists.
Yeah, just yesterday I was showing some of my pictures of Beans. So.
Wow.
Everybody knows.
That, I don't know. It just. I don't feel good, I don't like feeling this way. There's just something's not right.
No, I understand.
Well, like all intervention shows, before it can get better, we have to make it much, much, much worse by presenting all of the information.
Sweet.
Just
Okay,
dragging
Sounds
it
good
out.
to me.
Yeah,
Sounds
right.
like a plan.
Yes. So that being said, Dex and I have a good friend that works in a national radio program. Teo, you've mentioned this program a few times before. We thought you were being funny and kind of joking. But unfortunately, you want to go ahead and play that?
You love Delilah.
I do love Delilah.
Do you know what we're
I'm a
going
little
with this?
know what
upset
we're
that
doing?
nobody told me that you guys had a friend that worked for Delilah.
Do you know what we're talking about now, Teo? Do you feel like you want to open up, or do
I
we
can
really?
neither confirm or deny what is about to happen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks for your calls tonight, Avon.
yeah.
We're playing.
She is a very popular radio hostess
She just said
with the mostest. All right. Really sweet. Loves you some Delilah.
You can't even play that on the air because she said Avon.
Our friend Brad is a producer for the Delilah show and sent us
Is
some
it Chad,
audio.
Brad, Brian?
Maybe. And
We can't say.
Oh my
We can't tell you.
gosh.
we feel like your relationship with Beans is a little unhealthy. Case in point, evidence A.
It's a good thing the quality's so good on this recording.
Hi, thank you for calling the Delilah Show. I understand you've got some exciting things you're looking forward to in the future.
Number one, I'm so excited that you answered my call again. I know I call a lot, but really excited because
That's not even
my
me.
cat Beans, we got him a new cat tower,
wait.
and
Could be
I
tons
don't
of
know
cats.
if Panda's going to like it, but I just have a big
Maybe
feeling
they work
Beans
at a
is
zoo.
going to love
Beans and
it.
Panda.
And it's real, it's hard when you have two cats because you're always trying to just pick, you don't want to pick one over the other, but you got an obvious favorite. You can't just live life like there's no such thing as favorites. I got a buddy named Steve-O, and he says that he loves all his kids equally, but he likes Brody the best. And we all know him.
Brody?
Nobody gives him any crap
Random
for it or
guy who
anything,
has
but
a cat
I'm
named
just
Beans
really
and Panda
excited
and
about
buddy named
this
Steve-O?
new cat tower for Beans.
Something that's inspiring, something that'll give you courage to face tomorrow and all the challenges that lie ahead, but you're so excited.
Yeah, it's not inspiring for me necessarily, but I just really feel like Beans is going to see this thing, and he's going to be inspired to just climb higher than he's ever climbed before. And when we're talking challenges, I don't know if you know, but cats have more challenges than any other domesticated animal in this world. I know you know what I'm talking about, girl. Like, we call them fur babies on the street, and it's because they have the emotions and the dreams of people. And that's what I'm so excited about. I feel like Beans is going to see this cat tower, and he's going to know, hey, any height that I have to face, I can, because I got 4 paws and some willpower, and I got this. So it's real good. Just real. Also, kind of going
uncomfortable.
through some personal stuff. Heard from some more debt collectors this week, but
Oh, no.
What?
it's just that's life when you're a person. When you're a cat, you don't worry about
cat,
that.
man.
So I'm happy for Beans, and I guess Panda too. She's there.
I'll be there for you.
You're always there for me, Delilah. I love you so much. I'll call you back
You are
next week.
listening to Delilah.
Whoa. Okay. Wow.
So that's the first
Evidence
one.
A, man. That's anything you want to say about that time?
I just don't feel like it's definitive proof that it was me.
Really?
What are you talking about?
let's see,
Okay,
Beans, Panda.
A friend named Steve-O with a kid named Brody.
Yeah.
I just seems like, man, there's...
Don, what's the world's population?
I'm not sure.
Almost 8 billion, 7 billion?
It's 7 billion people.
Okay.
So there's no reason there couldn't be a few other people that have a friend named Steve-O.
Wow.
That has a kid named
that
Brody.
love Delilah?
That have a cat named Beans, and then another animal never identified as a cat named Panda.
Man, I wish it weren't. I wish it weren't like this, but unfortunately, we have more than one clip because as it sounded like you said at the beginning of that last call, you apologized for calling so much. It seems like
it is interesting that this person, that unconfirmed if it's me or not, has a friend named Steve-O that clearly has a favorite child, which favoritism amongst families is not encouraged biblically.
Wow, I feel like that's why we're here.
Maybe we need to intervene on our other friend's behalf.
Okay, see, this is what happens.
Life.
One, it's denial, and then you're trying to blame.
It's Delilah.
We knew this
It's
was
not
shifting.
denial.
Yeah,
That's a different show.
We hate to do this, Teo. Do you want to play it? Yeah.
Okay.
Darn,
Evidence B.
Maybe you should just hang up. Maybe hang up and go about your day.
To make your night special.
I know that.
Well, Delilah, it's me, Teo, again, just calling again tonight, and wanted to thank you just for having this wonderful show. I'm going through a bit of a rough patch myself. My wife's out of town a lot, but really just focusing in on the issue, which is my cat Beans. He, you know, like he needs affection a lot, but then sometimes he doesn't.
Hard evidence.
I need affection a lot, too.
Could be
So
anybody.
You know, my wife's out of town, and then the other cat Panda,
Another cat Panda.
she doesn't care about people or me. But Beans, he's like just trying to get me to pet him all the time. And then a few weeks back, I bought him this cat tower.
Wow.
And I felt like it was a good investment, but now he just kind of scratches on it, and then one time he peed on it, and I know he was marking his territory, but maybe I need affection sometimes. You go to work and then you work with these people, and they put all these expectations on you. They're like, you got to witness to everybody every second of the day, or you're going to kill
person
somebody.
Works at a church?
And I don't know what that
Possibly.
means. And then I come home and I'm like, Beans, it's been a hard day, and I realize you're not a person, but I really need you to understand right now. And then all he wants is his food. And it's not even the dry food. He wants the wet food.
I know that Beans eats wet food.
Stuff.
I take care of that cat.
Spendy canned
Intervene on
food
him.
with the lumps. He doesn't want it minced. He wants like the lumped bits of chicken or fish. And I don't know. I could use a song tonight, Delilah. Could use a song.
Because if you're going through an ugly divorce, you know as well as I know that it's far better to be alone than to be in a relationship where you're lonely.
Well, I hear what you're saying. I don't know if that's in the Bible necessarily, so I could get in trouble at work if I agree with you. Well, maybe you know what? Maybe you're right, Delilah. Maybe it's more of a heart problem. Maybe it's because I am lonely, and it's better to be alone forever with your cat than to be lonely. I think that's what you said.
I'll take singledom and being alone any day over being in an unhealthy relationship with somebody who's not loving and not compassionate and not gentle.
No, I mean she's my wife's cool. She's just out of town a lot. That's not a big deal. We're fine. I'm used to that.
All right, you have a great night. Let me find a song of hope for you.
Could you make it "Be Faithfully" by Journey and just dedicate it to Beans?
Wow.
So what's that all about?
I don't know if she even played that song.
Oh, she did.
Man, sure sounds like some Journey.
Because I don't know if this was me.
Now, we know that marriage is a journey.
Dawn, don't you have better things you can be doing right now? What's Johnny doing?
Listen, Johnny, he's doing fine right now, but what I'm worried about is the long-term repercussions of what's happening here. I mean, and you're saying this isn't you on the radio. Okay, that's fine. Let's just say that that's not you. So, but let's just talk about that. Like, this person who it is on the radio, do you think that, what do you think is right, as far as his situation? Does this sound like something that's healthy, or do you think that, maybe, what do you think? What do you think about it?
Sounds
like
something
needs to change in this person's life?
It sounds like this person has been entrusted with a lot of responsibility, and they're accomplishing that responsibility. They're doing a good job, and they're dealing with the stresses of it in a positive and healthy way.
Wow.
I
So
feel
you're still denying that person on the phone is you, my friend?
The show is called Delilah, not Delilah. So you can throw Delilah out because nothing's getting denied. Still unconfirmed if this is me. It can't be proven definitively.
We all know it's you.
We have
wife's out of town regularly.
We have established that there are 7 billion people in this world, and this could literally be one of any number.
Such
Cat's named Beans, Panda, friend named Steve-O with a kid named Brody.
It could happen.
Wife's on the road a lot. It kind of sounded like you worked at a church.
It's going to be okay, Jay Danger. We
got you. Hey, don't talk to Johnny.
We really wish you would just admit this right now because we don't want to have to pull out the big guns.
Oh, there's big guns.
Yeah,
huh? You got the big guns.
Time to come clean.
We didn't want to
do
do this.
Well, I don't think that I called into the show more than twice, so I don't think you got any more evidence.
Well, let's find out if you did or not. Okay.
Again, spot on recording quality.
Well, I just got my buddy Dex on the mind
Dex!
today.
Cuss word.
He doesn't have a cat, so he's got some dog or something, and it makes
You have a
him
dog?
sad a lot. So I've been trying to get him, come over and see Beans. You'll know what a real
Has he been
cat's
trying to get
like.
you to
You know what it's
see
like to
Beans?
be comforted by an animal. And he doesn't like cats, like he's allergic or something.
I'm allergic.
Because he sneezes.
So, is this a buddy friend? Is this a sweetheart friend?
Whoa.
Where does he fall in the friend category?
He's not a sweetheart friend. I don't know how that wire got crossed. He's just a friend. I thought he could use a little furry friend. I thought he could use some cat quality time.
And you were like seated next to each other? God just arranged that?
Well, Dex and I sit next to each other every day. I guess God
do.
arranged it, but I mean, we work together. It's not there's nothing. It's just work. It's just work buddies. So wait, what are you thinking?
And now you're falling in love.
No, we're not falling. That's a hard no on the love. Just work buddies, Delilah. Just work buddies.
Praying a lot that he'll come home safe and sound.
He is home. What's wrong with you?
And is there a song that's become your song, or can I, do a little divine intervention and pick one out for you?
I don't want you to do any divine intervention. I'm not calling you anymore. I think you might be a wizard.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
What? I'm sorry. I'm so overtaken with emotion.
If you're just tuning in, we have confronted our friend Teo.
Don't call me a friend.
An intervention of sorts.
Don't call me at all.
His wife, Dawn, his son, Jay Danger, and Beans, his
On the
cat,
phone.
joining us right now.
Don, would you put Beans on the phone?
Yeah, hold on, let me get him. All right, here he is.
Beans, tell them to shut up. Go.
See, Teo, here's the problem.
No. I'm using
Did you
this.
hear anything right now?
This is Exhibit A. Did you see how I just tried to talk to the cat? No response. Yeah. There's no evidence of a weird relationship between myself and my cat. Beans, would you say something else? Everything you guys have is circumstantial. I know exactly how Stephen Avery felt.
Yeah, making a perder.
Yep. I'll accept that. That's how I feel right now.
Listen. Okay, you don't have to be so defensive. All we're saying is we think that maybe you're just spending too much time with Beans.
Defensive?
And just, I mean, maybe you could go for a run or have some more activities or make some new friends. I mean, I know it's
You can
hard
always
in
hang
the
out with
city,
me.
but
I'm not hanging out with you. You don't even like cats.
It's
affecting
upsetting Johnny.
You're making Johnny upset, Johnny.
It's affecting Johnny.
He hears what you guys are doing.
Oh, Johnny.
That's my defender right there.
It's okay, buddy.
I love you. Did you
Don't
hear
say
that?
you love
He
my
said
baby.
that. No, he's
We're gonna get help for your dad.
Yeah.
We're gonna get help for your dad.
Johnny, this is me, your dad.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him.
Okay. I feel like we've done so much good today. Dawn, how do you feel about this situation? What can we do?
I don't know. I mean, I guess, what does the Bible say? First you take one friend, and then you take, 77 friends. What is it?
And then you put him on the radio. It was Matthew
77
18.
friends.
If
Who
he
even
still
has-
doesn't listen after the two friends.
I think that's about how many listeners you guys have
and
now,
then,
right?
about
Oh my
77,
gosh.
maybe
She just
75
insulted
after
you
this
guys.
bit.
Here's the good news, Don. We have some great counselors here.
We do.
Albuquerque, or
That's right.
Calvary of Albuquerque, and you guys can totally sit down with these campus pastors.
They're gonna make us sit down with Nate.
That sounds good.
Jay Danger, you can come too. You can have some counseling too.
Yep. Amazing. I feel like we did a lot of good today, Dex, in restoring nothing.
You guys, we're not coming to the Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Sports holiday is canceled.
We may have lost a good friend, but at least we feel right about our righteous indignation. Am I right? Am I right?
That's right, Jay
and that's
Danger.
what it's all about, isn't that? That's also in the Bible, isn't it?
I've seen that a lot at least.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Thank you. Yep.
Tell him, Johnny.
He's got a lot to say about his dad.
Oh, amazing.
He loves you a lot. We love you too, Teo.
Yeah.
Thank you, Don.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you guys at least trying.
Yeah, it's going to be okay, Don. We love you.
We're praying for you.
Love you too. You guys have a good day.
I love you too.
Love you, baby. Bye.
You guys have caused much strife within my marriage.
It's going to be okay, Teo. I feel like now that at least it's out in the open, you'll be more consciously aware of your relationship with Beans, the cat.
The Bible says keep the the marriage bed pure and untrifled with or something. You guys are just all up in there.
And not only do we love you, but our listeners love you too.
You guys are making me feel like a common street youth.
They hung up.
All right, we have to take a break. We'll be back.
The Morning Invasion on Star 88.